Hey everyone, I'm the Fake Psychic, and I just downloaded this a while ago. This is the demo for Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, and I figured I would just kind of run through kind of what I thought about this game, because I'm just going to pick, I kind of sped through the character customization there, because the game crashed on me earlier, and so the story is basically you are dead, quote unquote, and they throw you in a crematorium place, and then you're actually not dead. And that's the story. And oh jeez, forgot about that. The game kind of reminds me of Fable in a very less quirky kind of way. Don't want to pick that up. I will take this. And then I got a few kind of large problems with it. I think there's something else over this way, if I'm not mistaken. Also, for whatever reason, there are a lot of ways that you can go that it just doesn't look like you should within the realm of physical geometry. And also, frame rate is kind of terrible. Oh, one last thing before I move too far on is, if you're following my Twitter account, I've said stuff about meshes. And if you, I don't know how well this will come out on the capture, because this is still using my old capture card, because my new one hasn't gotten here yet. But if you watch the far right corner of the screen, like about a fourth of it just kind of pops in. And also the frame rate doing this is just kind of bad. And yeah, you can also do this, just like you're blocking, except not. I mean, the game's not all bad. The combat is good, which should occur somewhat soon, because like I mentioned, I did get partially through the demo before it decided, hey, you know, I'm gonna freeze. Is that okay? Also, there's a lot of blood for no readily apparent reason. I mean, I'm not anti-blood, but it's just a little over the top. I mean, the animation's pretty great. If once the frames decide that they're going to rate properly. Hello. Anyway, you can dodge around. You can block if you have a shield, but I don't have a shield yet. That comes later. I just want... frame rate is so jaggy. I don't... Oh! Rolling into the cutscene. This is also a great part. Characters' faces do not animate well. Especially there. Just kind of blankly staring, and then the top of his face barely moves. He seems very unsurprised. And another slightly weird spot. You got these Mass Effect style wheels with essentially the Oblivion or Elder Scrolls-y dialogue. So like, I can just hit this, and then he jumps right back into the conversation. And it would just makes the character seem really flat. And I don't like it. This should advance. There we go. Advancing the plot. So I also want to get to the point where I can play the game the cool way, and not the way the game wants you to play it at the start. Where am I going? There I am. Thank you, Mr. Gnome. You're a pretty swell guy. Oh, yep, got the Well Souls. Well Souls is also known as a loading screen. Sticking magic cluster bombs on them. Yep. Later, Well Souls. Also, this is a great animation for pulling the lever. Pretty great. So the frame rate kind of dies if you try to double back on yourself, which is in kind of an action-y RPG that's not good. And over here we got a shield, which I barely use. Or barely used, I suppose. Whoops, wrong button. Also, just want to point out, shield's not on his body. Whoosh! He's got a shield. Whoosh! Where did it come out of? Oh, hey. There we go. Hello. There we go. Sword. Oh, you're not dead. Come on. Yep. Bows are pretty great. I like the bows. I mean, like, the combat is pretty fun in this game. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's pretty great, but also it's nothing really that new. Kind of makes me think quite heavily of Fable. And you can walk around with this boat. Ow! Thank you. You can charge up your shots. Ow. Stop that. I'm not to be arrowed. Wait, what? Like, what? I like how it just clinks against the air. That's great. Where am I going? Wait. Oh. I wanna go this way, I think? What am I missing here? What's the program? I would... Yep, that's another freeze. Oh. I can't move. I really wanted to like this game. I'm literally pressing all the buttons. This is just not good. Not good.